In 1963, you didn't have to worry about somebody crawling underneath your truck to steal your catalytic converter. Well, why, you ask? Well, because they didn't have one at that time. It wasn't until 1970 that the Clean Air Act was passed. That required that all automotive manufacturers had to reduce emissions by 90% in just 5 years. 5 years later, we introduced unleaded gasoline to help reduce emissions, and all cars became standard with catalytic converters. They were originally a two-way catalytic converter and then ultimately a three-way catalytic converter. And AP Exhaust has been along for the ride for all of those changes. You can make sure they have the parts you need when your exhaust needs replaced.
Hi, I'm Clint Cooper, head trainer and strategic account executive at AP Emissions. The road to AAPEX is open. AAPEX is just around the corner and we're excited to reconnect with old friends and make new ones. Today, as we take the road to AAPEX, we wanted to show you a behind-the-scenes view of the journey our parts take to get to the customer. Tim needs a complete exhaust system for their 2010 Honda CRV. Let's watch as we build them a system and then install it. Whether it's on the road to AAPEX or the road home, our customers' cars rely on AP Emissions converters, mufflers, and pipes to keep emissions low and cars sounding great. Our parts are crafted with precision engineering on state-of-the-art manufacturing equipment using production methods that emphasize quality and durability. A perfect install starts with an exhaust system from AP Emissions. And that exhaust system begins right here in America, with manufacturing plants in Goldsboro, North Carolina, Langhorne, Pennsylvania, and Hobart, Indiana. American manufacturing ensures every part we produce meets our high standards of quality. The road to AAPEX involves setting up the AP Emissions booth, scheduling meetings, researching opportunities, and preparing product samples. Similarly, each part's journey to our customer involves several meticulous steps. What we're going to do now is we're going to take off the old exhaust system and we're going to get started installing the new one. Let's get to it.
Since 1927, AP Emissions has been your source for complete exhaust innovation. We're your one-stop shop for the exhaust brands you know and the quality you trust. Visit apemissions.com.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And to handle extremes?
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Yeah.
Really?
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 Really. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Introducing Nexa Motion Group, a family born to unite the most innovative businesses and brands in the automotive aftermarket. Here at NMG, we're not just changing the game, we're revolutionizing it. By bringing together TranStar Industries and top auto care experts, we're committed to delivering everything you need for aftermarket success, from top-notch parts distribution to a cutting-edge e-commerce platform. Moving forward, with the Nexa Motion Group, where cutting-edge innovation unites with exceptional service and quality products.
Leading is about more than just having advanced technology. It's about understanding and fulfilling our customers' needs at every step of the journey. We take pride in being more than just a supplier. We are your partners in progress.
Looking for a refreshing change? Say goodbye to sluggish performance and reach for the one that won't slow you down. Experience the force of clean, pure air. Wix Premium Filters. Performance starts here.
Earlier, Joe talked about the history of how we got to today's catalytic converters. But what about the rest of the system? Sit back and let's take a look at how we got to where we are today. They say necessity is the mother of invention. Well, this is also true in the creation of the exhaust system. The first patented exhaust system was created by Milton Reeves in 1897. It was actually developed for a motorized bicycle and quickly adapted for the upcoming horseless carriage. The need was caused by the internal combustion engine exhaust noise scaring the horses on the road. Early exhaust systems were merely a pipe to divert the noise and fumes away from the riders. Reeves added a muffler to it, and this provided a quieting effect to the systems. Systems remained pretty much unchanged for many, many years. You can see here in this cutaway that there are a series of baffles to divert and lower sound levels. In the beginning, most exhaust components were made from mild steel. This allowed easy fabrication and provided acceptable longevity for the time. As systems became more sophisticated and the environments changed, life expectancy started to deteriorate. As systems became longer and with V8 engines using dual exhaust system, temperatures were reduced and condensation tended to remain in the system longer and increased corrosion rates and eventual perforation. When the new Ford Taurus was introduced in the mid-80s, it featured a stainless steel muffler. This signaled a new material that could be used in exhaust systems and ushered in a new norm in the industry. It was not long before the entire system was made out of stainless steel. This changed traditional exhaust system businesses forever. Over the years, AP has been a leader in exhaust technologies. Their systems with stainless components, multiple catalytic converters, oxygen sensors, mufflers, and resonators are key elements in the operation of vehicles today and into the future. Thanks for being with us.
All right, we've removed the manifold cat at this point. We've cut the exhaust system in a few points. We're ready to take this down. And just before I do that, I wanted to talk to you about everything that goes into making the parts that we're going to use to put back on this car. It all begins with large rolls of stainless or aluminized steel, cut into widths for various pipe dimensions and drawn into our tube mill. The pre-cut flat steel is pulled through a series of dies that slowly curve it into a uniform round tube. The seam's welded automatically, scarfed to remove irregularities, and re-aluminized to prevent corrosion and improve appearance. Tubing is then cut right on the mill to the precise lengths that it's needed. Now let's get this system off. Our engineers use advanced 3D modeling to design our mufflers, pre-bent pipes, and catalytic converters, allowing for rapid prototyping and production. This technology helps us bring new products to market quickly while ensuring a perfect fit during installation. Our advanced prototyping tools allow us to focus on building quality into our parts through meticulous attention to detail during the design process. The manufacturing process used to make our parts is just as important. Our facilities employ advanced automation, robotics, computer-controlled monitoring, and statistical process controls as part of our quality management system. The results are lower costs, improved inventory management, higher quality, most importantly, total customer satisfaction. So we finished the manifold install. We've got the main catalytic converter installed at this point. Next up, we're going to hang the mufflers, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we bend our tubing before I hang those mufflers up. So I'm going to start putting the hangers on here, and then let's talk a little bit about how AP forms and bends their tubing from 1.5 inches to 5 inches in diameter. And we use this in all our domestic and imported automobiles, light, medium, heavy-duty trucks. Bent tubing is required in nearly every exhaust system. AP employs many types of benders, from traditional hydraulic knee control bender for single parts to a large automated CNC machine that can bend and cut many complex parts in a single run. Some of our parts are made with mandrel bends, while others are made with compression bends. So let's take a look at those kind of bends. Mandrel bending is going to result in a premium pipe product. The process uses a precision mandrel positioned inside the tube during the bending process. The end result is a smooth, aesthetically pleasing appearance as it maintains the full inside tube diameter throughout the bend area. The use of mandrel bend pipes aids in reducing exhaust system back pressure. Compression bending, like you see here, is a durable and economic approach to pipe bending. It results in some loss of inside tube diameter. It's used where high pressure flow is less critical, like in this tailpipe. Now what we're going to do is start hanging the exhaust system. I'm going to put this muffler down and hang up the next one. We got to finish putting up our hangers. Our manufacturing process is focused on quality. Our assembler puts the parts in the jig, locks it down, and then they move it into the welding booth, where our experienced welders focus solely on creating strong, clean, and durable welds like this one. When the part is done, our quality control team members check the part against the master quality control sample, inspect the welds, and make sure it's free from defects and leaks before it's sent to packaging. So let's get the rest of this converter installed. We need to put on the gasket, and then bolt it up. All right, so we're just going to hand tighten this right now until the entire system's put on. And once the entire system's put on, then we'll lock it down to make sure that it's secure. But first, just hand tightened is fine. Innovation is at the heart of what we do. Our R&D team is constantly working on new technologies and materials to improve our products, ensuring that we remain the leader in aftermarket exhaust and emissions products. AP Emissions makes the most technologically advanced catalytic converters in the aftermarket industry. We load our catalyst bricks using our proprietary MISO process, which ensures generous amounts of rhodium, palladium, and platinum are placed exactly where they need to be to keep that check engine light off.
Aftermarket Armor introduces a bed liner that has a 4-hour pot life, which is twice as long as the competition, giving you the needed time to complete the job. A proprietary formulated product giving you the best UV resistance, protecting your vehicle from sun fade for years to come. Find out more at aftermarketarmor.com.
We are MPA, Motor Car Parts of America, a global manufacturer of light and heavy-duty rotating electric, brake parts, wheel hubs and bearings, turbochargers, and electrical component testing. MPA, the global leader for parts and solutions.
Buckle up, AAPEX attendees. Looking for OE performance in your automotive aftermarket parts? Continental delivers. Our comprehensive aftermarket program matches OE standards, including our OE Technology Series belts. This ensures technicians can install our belts, hoses, tensioners, and timing kits with confidence. Continental, we know OE because we are OE.
My wife gets upset with me with the stuff I buy. She says that every time I take a quote home. Can't you buy anything cheaper? She goes. I go, yeah, I sure could. I said, but I'm not. It's either getting Hunter or I'm not getting one.
Today's technicians look to the aftermarket for quality parts so they can turn their bays and get their customers back on the road. BCA Bearings by NTN provides OE quality wheel hubs, bearings, and seals to ensure that when customers come back, they come back for the great service.
Information is power, and powerful repair information makes your technicians more efficient and your shop more profitable. Introducing Mitchell One, the most trusted source for auto repair information, shop management, and marketing solutions. Mitchell One, powering shop success with complete information. That's our mission.
Since 1927, AP Emissions Technologies has been serving customers in the light and commercial vehicle aftermarkets.
The exhaust aftermarket is really strong and has been for a long period of time. People invest in their vehicles when they're not buying new vehicles, and that's really good for the exhaust side of the business as well.
Very extensive product line. We've got both EPA catalytic converters and CARB catalytic converters, which are really important for the marketplace today.
The growing cost and longevity of new cars adds an extra layer of opportunity.
The key factors of growth and exhaust are really all in our favor right now. The growth on exhaust, the trajectory should continue to be strong.
So AP Exhaust has been in the marketplace since 1927. With that comes a tremendous amount of experience.
The average age of emission replacement product is between 8 and 11 years.
All we do is exhaust, from performance exhaust to heavy duty exhaust, and that really is what sets us apart.
There's a lot of collaboration between our product management department, our cataloging team, our design engineers. They work hard in defining exactly what coverage we want for each model year.
From converters to tailpipes and everything in between, AP is unmatched for product quality, coverage, and depth.
In our Goldsboro manufacturing facility, component parts like the sides and baffles inside this muffler are stamped from raw material coils using our custom 400-ton press. We control the entire manufacturing process, ensuring precision from the smallest component to the most complex assembly. Our vertically integrated manufacturing platform allows us to respond to our customers' frequent and diverse product orders while maintaining strict quality control standards. Being vertically integrated allows us to produce mufflers, pipes, and catalytic converters that are without compromise, since we control each step of the manufacturing process. Once the part has passed our quality control checks, we'll form a box that fits the part perfectly so it's protected during shipment. We'll insert any needed installation hardware and documentation, put the part in the box, seal it closed, and get it ready to send to one of our distribution centers. The finished part, protected in its box, is stored in one of our distribution centers, ready to be shipped when customers place an order for an exhaust system like this one. Our automated software processes orders as soon as they're placed electronically. Of course, our customer service team is always here to help you place an order, so give them a call or drop them an email, and they'll take care of you right away. We pick, pack, and ship most orders on the same day. Parts are carefully palletized, shrink-wrapped, and loaded onto a truck for shipment to our customer's warehouse or distribution centers. Our distribution center team is laser focused on delivering carefully packaged orders in record time. After placing your PO, you can be confident that your order will be on its way. So now what we're going to do, install the final muffler here. All right, nice and secure. Customer satisfaction is our priority. On-time and accurate delivery with all paperwork communicated clearly is part of the receiving experience with AP Emissions. With AP Emissions parts on your shelf, you can expect high-quality exhaust and emissions products that turn quickly. For exhaust parts that you don't have on your shelf, we have our Fast Track warehouse where we drop ship individual orders overnight or ground from Goldsboro, North Carolina, or Salt Lake City, Utah. When your customer needs an exhaust system, we have you covered with our many distribution partners across the USA and Canada. For today's install, we went with an AP Emissions exhaust system from our local Fisher Auto Parts store. They have 600 plus locations ready to serve you. If you need an AP exhaust system, check with your local Fisher Auto Parts store or one of our other trusted partners for fast availability and top-notch service. So we just finished installing our complete exhaust system from AP Emissions. Before we leave today, I wanted to leave you with 3 important tips for installing a complete exhaust system. The first tip is to install new sensors, like we did here. These sensors are going to keep this car running clean for the rest of its life. New sensors ensure fast and accurate responses to changes in the air-fuel ratio. 4 out of 10 high carbon monoxide emissions failures in California are due to a lazy, damaged, or defective front O2 or air-fuel ratio sensor. That is nearly half of all catalytic converters failing due to the front exhaust sensor. Remember, a lazy sensor does not throw a code. Replace the sensors to avoid a comeback when you do a catalytic converter job. My second tip is put the entire system on loosely. Once it's on and assembled and everything's in place, then lock it down and make sure that it's tight. If you lock down each part as you install it, you may find that it does not fit well when it comes time to bolt on that last part. Bolt it all in loosely, align it, then tighten the bolts all the way. And my third and final tip is make sure you call our helpline when you're doing a complete exhaust install. Catalytic converters sometimes require diagnostics that are difficult. The number to call is 1-800-277-2787. Make sure you got the car up on the lift, have your scan tool ready, give us a call. We'll walk you through all the diagnostics you need to make sure the job's done right to keep that check engine light off. I hope you enjoyed learning about AP emissions and everything that goes into making our mufflers, pipes, and catalytic converters the best in the aftermarket industry. Okay, we've finished the install. The check engine light's off. The engine sounds terrific coming through that exhaust system. It always feels good to install another high-quality exhaust system from AP Emissions. We hope this look at how our exhaust systems are made and installed has been an exciting part of your road to AAPEX. We look forward to seeing you there.